NASA issues an emergency update on a city-killer asteroid. Scientists will be able to use the James Webb Space Telescope to help them build a better understanding of asteroid 2024 YR4. It was discovered late last year. Space agencies have been granted permission to use a giant telescope to discover how much damage a so-called city-killer asteroid would cause if it were to hit our Earth. The rare decision comes as astronomers predict the recently discovered asteroid 2024 YR4 has a 1 in 43 or 2.3% chance of colliding and impacting our Earth. Scientists will have access to the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, to measure the size of the asteroid and gain more details about its orbit. Estimates currently put the size between 130 feet, that's about 40 meters, to 295 feet, 90 meters, which is just under the height of the tower housing Big Ben. The James Webb Space Telescope will be able to get a clear picture of asteroid 224 YR4 because it is in space rather than on Earth, where the planet's atmosphere interferes with the clarity of ground-based telescopes. A spokesman at the European Space Agency said, astronomers around the world are using powerful telescopes to measure the asteroid's orbit as accurately as possible, but knowing its orbit will only tell us the asteroid could impact Earth, not how significant the impact could be. It's very important that we improve our size estimate for 2024 YR4. The hazard represented by a 40-meter asteroid is very different from that of a 90-meter asteroid, that's about 300 feet. Its current size estimate, space experts suggest asteroid 2024 YR4 could blast Earth with an explosion equivalent to 15 megatons of TNT if it were to hit. And such a blast would be 100 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima during the Second World War. And the Daily Mail reports that James Webb Space Telescope will complete 2 observations of asteroid 224 YR4, with the first in March, then its brightness reaches its peak. The second will follow in May. The scientists predict the probability of 224 YR4 hitting Earth will drop towards zero as more data is collected. Well, that's what they're wishing for, obviously, wishful thinking. Astronomer Dr. Emily Rice, said the asteroid had just passed its closest approach to Earth, so right now it is a good time to track it. She told U.S. broadcaster NBC, from the observations that we have so far, figuring out how big it is, tracking its orbit, determining exactly where it's going to go in the future, shows it does have a 1 to 2% chance of impacting our Earth, but that's still in flux. She said NASA and other space agencies will continue to track the asteroid to refine their understanding of its orbit and gain a much better grasp of the percentage, which she added is more likely than not to go down rather than up. Dr. Rice said scientists always pay attention to asteroids, particularly larger ones such as asteroid 224 YR4. She said, when we find them, when we know their orbits and potentially impacting Earth, then we pay attention. But she said 224 YR4 is new, so such observations will reveal how worried we need to be for the future. NASA has already changed the orbit of an asteroid by aiming an unmanned spacecraft at it via the DART asteroid mission. Other defenses at humankind's disposal are small telescopes monitoring asteroids, as well as ground-based facilities which help to improve NASA's capabilities and expertise. Dr. Rice cautioned against political upheaval in the U.S. potentially derailing NASA efforts to keep an eye on threats from space. And this is on Express UK by John King. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.